Hi, Collective. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to do an energy check-in and see what energy needs to be brought forth and discussed. Please just keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, so only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you do like my reading style and you do feel a part of this collective community, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's begin. I'm going to do a few shuffles here with you. Okay, at the back of the deck here, we have the Centaur. So this is Sagittarian energy. This is the wounded healer, okay? This talks about healing and knowledge, intelligence, travel, stamina, teaching, endurance, balance. And then we also have the warrior energy, okay? So warrior energy talks about being wounded and guarded. Someone here is really trying to heal. Okay. Now let's get a preview of the energy. We have here the cake. So this is Neptune energy. It talks about a cycle ending, Pisces energy, cycle ending, crowning, recognition, honor, gifts, celebration. The number 21 could be significant for someone. I'm specifically hearing November 21. We have alignment coming out, okay? So more Neptune energy. Alignment is exactly as it appears, okay? It talks about being centered, having a higher perspective, being grounded, protection. We have Jupiter coming out. Jupiter is expansion energy, luck, growth, travel, success. This also is cross-cultural as well. Higher education and philosophy. Okay, we have here the books, more Jupiter energy. This talks about hidden knowledge or a lesson here that has been learned. Development, experience, divine communication. Back of the deck here, we have the goat energy. So this is Saturn energy, Capricorn. Okay. So preview energy here is saying that there is a cycle here that has ended. Now it's time here for expansion. There is a lesson here that has been learned and an obstacle that has been overcome. This collective energy is saying that you are in alignment for some kind of expansion or growth here in your life. This looks like travel. This looks like some kind of success or just luck here that's entering here your life. Heavy Sagittarian and Pisces energy. Okay, this is actually really telling here. With the cycle ending and alignment coming out together, this looks like a big deal. You're in alignment here for something in your life to now expand and grow, again, because you have learned a lesson. Okay, overcoming an obstacle here in your life of some kind. Development here, okay? So let's actually dive a little bit deeper into this energy. We will clarify these cards at the end. We are going to do our main spread. Now, preview energy is good for this collective because it lets you know exactly what we're going to be talking about. So if you don't feel like this is something that you're in alignment with or that resonates with you, then you'll know, okay? Now let's get into our main spread. Yeah, this is heavy celebration energy. A huge lesson has been learned here for this collective. All right. We have here the Ace of Coins. So this looks like a new financial opportunity here, financial new beginning, growth here, a new job, new car, financial increase, opportunities are coming in. This also looks like commitment. This is Saturn energy or Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, specifically Capricorn, okay? This is ruled by Saturn. For some of you guys, this is specific here. For some of you guys, this looks like you guys have finished here with school, okay? Because Jupiter energy does rule over higher education. So this energy is saying here for some of you guys are done with school. You guys are done with your guys' course of study. Okay, only take what resonates and leave what does not. And it looks like a new job opportunity here for some of you, not for all of you, okay? That's very specific. Okay. We have here the cats. The cat talks about intuition, mystery, being flexible, independent. We have brainstorm energy. Okay, so this is Mercury energy, Virgo and Taurus. Virgo and Taurus, excuse me. Virgo and Gemini. Okay. Brainstorm energy talks about complications, confusion, anger, anxiety, being annoyed, being grumpy. Then we have Saturn energy, okay? And I did mention that with this energy, this is specifically Saturn, okay? Because you have to go through certain tests and discipline here, okay? With this new beginning energy, I felt Saturn energy specifically. So Saturn did come out. For some of you guys, this does look like, again, starting a new career, having more money, having more responsibilities, okay? And it seems like you are having to do something independently with the cat energy here, okay? It's independent energy. And there seems to be some kind of complications when it comes to this. This energy is asking you to remain patient here. Saturn does rule over patience as well as discipline. This is long haul energy. So this energy is saying here that there's something here that's in it for you for the long haul. Okay, whether this be love, whether this be career. For all of you guys, this is going to be different. But yeah, pawn energy, this does look like you're stepping into a new space here, learning something. Because you have actually completed something that you have already accomplished, but now you're stepping into a new space with this knowledge that you now have. And for some of you guys, it could be frustrating here that you have to do something alone. For all of you guys, that's going to look different, but we'll get a little bit more. We'll clarify those in a minute. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, again, pawn energy comes out. So this financial new opportunity or promotion or financial increase, okay, some kind of growth here. There's potential for long term, okay? This is either a long term commitment, long term expansion, long term money, okay? All of you guys, again, it's going to be different. Pawn energy does need to be brave, okay? So they're asking you to be brave here in this energy. I do feel like you could be learning something here about long-term investments or commitment. Or just something here in regards to, yeah, something, some kind of money here or something here in the physical here that you have just to learn about with the pawn energy. You could be getting an opportunity here as well. This looks like a new opportunity. Again, we see a new opportunity coming in for you where something has felt restricted. At one point in time, we do have the butterfly energy. You have fully transformed here. Okay. This is a full transformation, but something here does feel like with the clock here, it's a test of time. They're asking again for you to remain disciplined in this energy. Okay. Yeah, heavy on you guys are in alignment here because I am being shown this. You guys are in alignment here for a new financial opportunity, a new place, a new car, a new home, an upgrade in your guys' current commitment that you're in. So if you're in relation or in connection, you guys are in alignment for expansion and for growth here, especially because we do also have out here Jupiter. So this is good energy. Um, but it just seems like this is like growing pains, okay? This is what this energy feels like. It feels like this energy is just like growing pains because it's new. It's a newer energy. Okay? That's what they're saying here. That's what's being said here in this energy. And again, this is either work, love, okay, some kind of relations that you're in, travel, some kind of philosophy that you're learning here. Everyone is different here in this collective. Let's get more. We have here the deer energy, okay? Pure intention, gentle, personal transformation, being calm here. This is heavy fourth or Cancer energy, moon energy. They want you to remain calm here, okay? Something here is really working out for you. You have went through a personal transformation. You have grown. We've seen that. We see that you're being celebrated in some kind of way. You're getting some kind of recognition in the physical. Okay, this is happening in the physical, not just in the spiritual realm. This is actually being grounded here into the physical. Okay, you're in alignment here for this expansion, and you have some kind of pure intentions here. Okay, when it comes to your own personal transformation, you know that you might be new at something, but you're willing to learn. Like, I want to say this too. This is a manifestation here with the magic wand coming out more Mercury energy, Gemini, and Virgo. I want to say this too. This is our first time here ever on planet Earth, okay, for a lot of us. So, with this energy, this looks like a new energy that you have kind of hit the threshold on and you have kind of matured in this energy. And now it's like the next phase or the next stage, okay? And so, as you're stepping into this new space, understand here that as long as you continue to have grace and you're gentle with yourself, okay, understand that you're still learning. Everyone is, okay? No one is exempt from being a student at life, okay? No one is exempt from that. It's important for you to know that. Okay, so we have here the centaur coming out, trying to heal, knowledge here, travel, stamina, teaching, endurance, okay? Balance and passion, Jupiter energy. Yeah, so more Jupiter energy is at the back of the deck with the wheel. It talks about growth. So you're really growing and healing. There might be some things that you might not fully feel like you have healed from, and that could be frustrating you. But you have gained a lot of knowledge here, and that's what's being focused on, the knowledge that you have gained. All right, Pluto energy cave is here. This talks about spiritual awakening, self-reflection, karma. Karma is here twice with Saturn coming out. Honesty, communication, and again, a new beginning. There's this new beginning energy here that we started with and ending with a new beginning. For some of you guys, this does look like two things coming in at one time, two significant blessings coming in at one time. I do see here that for this collective, more so being worried about being new at something, like having to start again for some of you guys, okay? They're asking you not to worry about that, okay? Because you really come into a place of alignment here, okay, for this new beginning. You have really learned a great deal of lessons here with the book energy. You have a lot of knowledge. I think more knowledge than you give yourself credit for. But it is time for a new beginning here. This could also be some kind of system that you were in, that you were a part of at one point in time, that you left. You have now evolved, and you're more into a different kind of alignment. So there's different energies here that are wanting to come forth. Okay. Yeah, that's the energy. Okay. So let's clarify. Let's start with the Ace of Coins. What is this new financial beginning, growth, new job, promotion, opportunity, or commitment? What is this Ace of Coins here for? Yeah, this is for you, okay? I think that you might have a lot of pride here when it comes to this. Now, only take what resonates for you, but we do have the ego coming out. So the ego is sun energy, Leo energy, and it does talk about self-importance and pride and confidence and dignity and self-esteem here. Okay, again, there is a subconscious belief here that you might feel like you're not ready for this opportunity. But I feel like that's just a fear. And the subconscious does talk about confronting your fear. You're ready for this new beginning. You're ready for this new commitment, this new position, promotion, financial increase, financial blessing. For a lot of you guys, it's important for you to take it in with stride here. Again, something here about being really disciplined with this energy. Don't be too puffed up, but show confidence that you do deserve this because you've done the work. Why is the cat energy here? Cat energy is moon energy, Cancer energy. Talks about being flexible, okay? Being curious, independent, intuition, right? Okay, we have the explosion energy. This is a big change here that's taking place in your life. There's a clearing that's happening right now. This is Pluto energy, Scorpio energy. For a lot of you, okay, so for some of you guys, this does look like not only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There is a level up that could be happening here spiritually to your intuition, okay? And it is a change that's taking place in order for you to have a clearing, an awakening here, okay? Because this explosion energy is an awakening as well as this cave energy is an awakening. And with this coming out with the cats, it talks about intuition. This is a big change here. And this change also affects you on the physical, okay? Leo energy right next to Scorpio energy. This is fixed energy. Something here is being anchored, becoming immovable. Where your intuition was before and where it is now, it has expanded here with Jupiter. And the books. You have some kind of hidden knowledge and understanding. You're getting some kind of financial reward, okay? Financial reward, promotion, etc. Why is the brainstorm here? Brainstorm is feeling bothered, okay? Complications, being uncertain, anxiety, annoyed. Mercury energy, Gemini, Virgo. Talks about the mind, okay? And we see here, the mind is frustrated. It's annoyed. Why is the brainstorm here? The letter A could be significant for someone. So someone with an A name, Alexander, Angelica, Andrea. Adonis. Okay, I'm getting lots of names here. Alex, Angela. Those names might be significant. Why is it brainstorm here? Okay. So this comes out with the scout. Okay. Scout energy is a community energy. It's supportive. It's empowerment. It's humanitarian. Okay. It's passionate. It's empathetic, influential. Someone here is trying, there's a community here that's trying to support you as you go through this change here. Yeah, you have angels or guides. So if it's not like a full-on community, there is angels and guides here that are collectively around you as you go through this energy here. Okay, this is community work or some kind of community here that you're being integrated into. Yeah, this is going to bring balance and harmony into your life here. More Jupiter energy. Why is Saturn here? Also, I feel like you're going to have a supportive community who understands you mentally here. Okay, that's trying to break down with the brainstorm energy coming out with the scout. That's trying to break down this spiritual awakening that you're having. This is a community of people who's trying to help you or be supportive. Okay, why is Saturn here? Again, I feel like yeah, it's like the stop and go energy, but I do feel like in this energy, they want you to remain disciplined, remain focused, because you're coming out of one system and entering into a whole new kind of bracket. Okay. Why is Saturn here? So the lovers wanted to pop out. So lover energy, let me just acknowledge that. But I'm not going to take it. The lover's energy did want to come out. Lover energy talks about choice, decision, but also love, making a decision. Okay, making a decision around love, around your soulmate, around connections, partnerships here that you have been involved in. Again, there's one kind of system. So, okay, so the system that you have been in around love here and relationships, and again, like I said, a lot of you, it's going to be different. But in this case, the system that you have been in, that's what's changing. How you are viewing it, how you're receiving it. For a lot of you guys, this seems like there's anger here around how something has been like communicated to you or how something has been going, but you guys are coming out of that energy. Okay, you guys have fully understood that there needs to be a change when it comes to the system around relationships or how they're seen or even how you're being guided in community. Okay, now that's very specific. Only take what resonates and leave what does not. Why is Saturn here? We have the cherries. Okay. So Saturn is even saying that this is something that is going to be really good for you. You're going to find a lot of enjoyment and satisfaction, fun and amusement here. And this is a new beginning here with the rooster coming out. So again, whatever kind of system that you were in when it comes to love, that system is changing. Your intuition here has been sparked. It's an inevitable awakening here. And now you're going to be feeling the cherry on top of that new, it's like a groundbreaking. This is a groundbreaking change, okay? And because you've made this change, things in your physical are also going to change as well. And Saturn coming out with this Cherries energy, this is more Leo energy. It's saying that it's going to feel extremely good. Like your relationships, the system that you're going to be in, how you're going to be. This is also, for some of you guys, this also has to deal with your manifestations and things that you want to ground here into the physical reality. There needed to be a change here of your intuition, because it seems like some of this energy, okay, whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with, place yourself where you go, has been really frustrated with bringing stuff into the physical reality, has felt very restricted. So the community is changing. Okay, the community that you're around, the people that you're listening to, the information that you're consuming. Okay, and it's going to feel a lot more fun. For Saturn to come out with fun, it's going to be a balance here of um, understanding how things are being brought in. It's the cherry on top. It's going to feel very like you're going to enjoy it. It's almost like the words can't even come out because of how strong this energy is going to feel, this explosion energy. So it's important for you to take this energy here, to be brave. Pawn energy is a messenger, but also someone who is learning, and to be humble here in this energy, okay, to have humility. In this energy. So you could be coming across a lot of different things at this time, because things are expanding here with the Jupiter energy. Yeah. Things here are, that's what I felt. Things here are balancing out. Here it's going to be, you're going to figure out how to ground things here in the physical reality. Things are balancing out here with the Justice energy, as well as the Ravens are here, and the Rooster. The Rooster brings in a new beginning. The Ravens talk about prophecy, a divine messenger of change. Okay. Why is this pawn energy here? Date night again. So you guys are learning here how to, that's what I felt. Yeah, this is truth energy. Okay, so you guys are learning here how to ground things in the physical reality a little bit better when it comes to connection, maybe courting, dating, romance here. Things are actually moving forward here in the physical, because things have moved forward in the spiritual. So you guys are getting some kind of, again, financial reward or some kind of financial blessing here because of this. This is like your intuition has been sparked and changed and altered here. That could be another reason why I'm here, okay? Why I've been summoned here for you guys, for this collective, okay? You could also be having opportunities to date, being courted here. This is Venus energy, Taurus and Libra. Why is the deer here? I also want to say, just be aware of people who might feel entitled here, because you have grown so much in your intuition, and there's this energy of feeling entitlement. Make sure that you are, not even just, it's not the collective, it's people who are also coming in who might feel entitled now that you have gained this new spiritual understanding and you have expanded. Yeah, I'm hearing just take it slow here. Okay, remain disciplined. Okay, why is the deer here? The deer is Cancer energy, personal transformation, pure intentions, being gentle. Yeah. Okay. So this is Rose energy, more Venus energy, Taurus and Libra. Yeah, they're saying here to remain calm, to remain open here. Especially this is divine feminine, so receive your energy. Okay, remain open to receiving at this time. Okay, trust here as well, because you have gained some kind of spiritual enlightenment, and that it has brought in this personal transformation that is grounding here into the physical reality, so that way you can see your own transformation that has taken place. Okay. Yeah, sun energy. So you can see your own transformation that has literally taken place. This is going to make you extremely happy. This energy that's coming in. Be open to receive. Masculine will move in a way that needs to move for feminine to receive. Okay. Now let's see why the centaur is here. The centaur is the wounded healer. Okay. It's still healing. You have a lot of knowledge now. You have a lot of stamina. You have overcome a lot here in this energy with the centaur. Now, this is very specific. Centaur energy, there's something here about the legs here. Okay. So, and also here, Saturn rules the knees. So just be aware of like your your legs and your knees. So you might need to stretch. Okay. I don't, that's very specific. Okay. Um, yeah, like stretch your legs, stretch your thighs. Okay. Why is the centaur here? Target energy. So the centaur even has a bow and arrow. As Sagittarian energy does, this is ruled by Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. Yeah, there's something here, there's a target here that's going to be hit here in your life. It has to do with your intimacy, your bonds, your connections, your attachments, your affection here. It seems like there's a community here that is wanting to see some kind of change, to see where they are intuitively, and that's what's coming in. It's going to be a profound change also to your reputation or your public image. There's like something here that is changing in the physical reality here as well due to this transformation energy that you have overcome. Pay attention to Sagittarian, so Sagittarius season as well as Scorpio season. It's going to be significant. Why is the cave energy here? Cave energy talks about a spiritual awakening, final decision, karma, honesty, a new beginning. So also, one more time, if you didn't hear me, this energy, it's aiming at your connections, your bonds, okay, the intimacy, okay, profound connections, your attachments to other people, okay. This energy is coming out right next to Venus. They want you to remain open because what's going to happen here is your love life is about to be hit, and when it gets hit, it's going to feel like a an explosion, and it's going to be a big deal, okay. And when I say hit, it's actually going to be positive. It's not going to be negative. This is a good thing. Okay. It's going to feel, yeah, it's going to feel like work and play, work and satisfaction, work and enjoyment, work and gratification. It's going to feel work and having, sensual times, being happy. Okay. Passion. Okay. It's going to feel both. You're going to feel both. Again, I felt that energy. You're going to have two blessings at one time. This looks like love and the career or love and the home. Two things happening at one time simultaneously. Okay. Why is the cave here? Okay. We have the iceberg energy. Yeah, so they're asking for you to understand that there's more things that are happening here beneath the surface than what you understand here with this with iceberg energy. There are things that are happening again below the surface. Some of you guys might feel Like there has been some kind of space that has been needed in your life. You might be feeling like you're going at something alone, but you're actually not here in this energy. There's just things that are taking place below the surface that you can't see. And it's important for you to remain, again, yeah, open. Okay? That's what this energy is saying. Now we're going to clarify our preview energy. We can get more information on this. You guys have overcome a great deal here, and you're being recognized as someone who is able to expand, learn, and grow. You're very developed. Okay? Why is the cake energy here? This is Pisces energy. This talks about a cycle ending in your life. 12th house energy. So your 12th house could be significant, or where you have Neptune is significant. Pisces energy. You are being recognized here as someone with a lot of insight and knowledge. Why is the cake energy here? For some of you guys, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Or your birthday is coming up. Okay, so the doves came out a little bit wonky here. The doves talks about love and peace and harmony. You're being recognized as someone who has a level of love, okay, that is very peaceful, okay? It's very harmonious. It's very hopeful. It feels very like renewal kind of energy. It feels like, yeah, it feels like giving life to someone with the pregnancy energy. It feels like you are able to really give life to people. And this is what's being recognized about you. Whenever I have, this is Venus energy, and then this is Neptune energy. So Venus is exalted in Neptune. This is unconditional love. You have unconditional love. There's a cycle here that's ending in your life. You have done the work here, and you are being rewarded in the physical for this. And your intuition is on fire as well. Okay, it's being sparked up. You're in alignment here. Extremely protected here. Why is alignment here? You might be someone who really doesn't enjoy drama or like drama, like you're really loving, okay? Venus is at the back of the deck. You're really loving. Of course, if you have to stand up for yourself, that's one thing, you know. Career is coming out. Okay, I don't take jumpers, but not unless I feel it, and I don't feel this one. But your career, yeah, your career is changing. This is Saturn energy. You could be making more money. You could be being publicly recognized. There's some kind of progression here that's happening in your organization. This also talks about your commitment and the pathways that you choose with this career energy. It seems like you're being recognized again. Okay, why is the alignment energy here? You could also be in alignment to your specific career that you're supposed to actually be having. Your North Node placement could be significant. Yeah. So you have a higher vision, a higher calling here with the eagle coming out. You're in alignment. Yeah, you're in alignment to your connection to your higher self. Okay, this is what the eagle even represents, the connection to your higher self. You're in alignment to your higher self. So at this time, and you're also in connection here to the higher self of your masculine, or the higher self of your masculine. Some of you guys are manifesting your masculine. Some of you guys could be readers or highly intuitive here. I do have the priestess coming out. Some of you guys are manifesting here on a higher level, or just praying for the vision of your connection here with your masculine. And you're in alignment for this energy. They want you to remain hopeful here, remain open. Okay, this is heavy about remaining open because you're going to be receiving. Why is Jupiter here? Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. It talks about growth and expansion, luck, optimism, travel, success. We have more Neptune energy, Pisces energy. So Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius and co-ruled by Pisces. They want you to remain grounded here in this energy. You have the alignment and meditation. Continue to meditate and hold your vision. Hold the vision that you have for your connection for your life. Okay. And because that's what's going to bring in this lighthearted energy with this fun energy, Leo energy. There's something here about your intentions. Your intentions are really pure. We've seen the deer energy. They want you to hold your vision of pure intention for the highest and greatest good of your connection and for your life, over your finances as well, and also over your intuition. Okay. Hold your own vision for your connection. Take what resonates for you. Okay. Why is the books here? The clouds. So this is more Neptune energy. Heavy on the Jupiter energy is here, because again, this is Jupiter energy. Jupiter is this orange color. Pisces is this color here. Jupiter is this orange color. Pisces is this color here. Neptune is this color here. So heavy on the hold your vision. Okay, even if you can't see it fully in the physical at this time, you will be seeing something here in the physical to represent to you that your manifestations are coming in. Okay, in this case, right, we're looking at the cloud energy, which talks about daydreaming and your imagination, having inspiration. This also talks about the physical and spiritual. You have a lot of knowledge when it comes to, and hidden knowledge, even secrets, okay? When it comes to the physical and spiritual, you guys could read a lot or have a lot of like occult knowledge in some kind of way. There's things here that you have hidden knowledge, because again, this is a cloud energy. Please pay attention to your intuition at this time, who you're connecting with, especially here with the Uranus collective energy, because you are on, heavy on the exploration energy here. I'll pick that up in a second. Heavy on the exploration energy here with the astronaut. Some of you guys could be like astro projecting into places that are different than where you're usually used to going to, i.e., like this space right here. So if you're connected to this collective in general, there's a reason why you're here, okay? Or you're connected with different kinds of viewpoints or different kinds of things that you see and that you know, okay? Trust your intuition here. You do also have the woodpecker as well. Woodpecker energy does talk about communication, but also being persistent. So continue to explore here, because there's things that Uranus is bringing in. Okay, Uranus is the planet of inventions. It's the planet of revolutions. Okay, it's the planet of also astrology. It's liberation here, futuristic stuff that's coming in. Okay, lots of futuristic stuff that's coming in to help assist you and guide you to where it is that you guys are wanting to be within your guys' manifestations. Okay, so I hope that helps. And until next time, bye guys.